Hello everyone, Kid Kilo here, Guildmaster for the Card A Syndicate on the Jedi Covenant server, SW Tour. If you're in the guild, you should have received an in-game email telling you the URL to our website and that you will have to download TS3 and register in the forums. I'll also tell you that if you have problems doing so, that we have some informative videos on how to install TeamSpeak3 and how to register in the forum. So let's get started. First, once you get here to our webpage, you'll want to click on download TeamSpeak3 or TS3 here. After you click on that, it'll take you to this page, which is on the TeamSpeak Communication Systems download page for TeamSpeak3. You'll want to download the client for the OS that's running on your computer and know the version of the OS and what type. For instance, mine is a Windows 7 64-bit. So once you know that, you'll download the appropriate client. You do not want the servers. You want to download the clients. That's all these here. So once you know exactly what you need, click download. You'll get a EULA to pop up. You can read it if you want to. I'm not. I'm just going to agree and submit. They'll ask you to please help us with a quick survey. You can take the survey if you want to. I'm not. I'm just going to say no thanks and go to the download. Here they'll ask you, you can wait for this to pop up down here, or you can click on this to make it come up a little bit quicker. I don't ever hit this. I always just let it pop up on its own, because I have had errors happen when I do that, because both will pop up at the same time or something stupid like that. So once you see this down here, select run and it'll start doing its magic. And I'm going to pause the video until it's done, and then I'll explain after it does this the rest of the procedures. Alright, now that that's done, before this window pops up, I got dual screens, so I'll drag that over from my main screen over here. You'll have a window just before this pops up here that says please wait while setup is loading, and then it'll be showing numbers and percents moving from 0% all the way up to 100%. Once that happens, this will pop up. This is basically just telling you that you shouldn't have any other programs running at the same time that this is being installed. So once you make sure none of that stuff's going on, you hit next. You'll want to agree to this EULA as well, or you won't be able to install it, so just agree to it. They'll ask you if you want to install for anyone using this computer or just for yourself on that account, for if you share a computer where you have to log in and log out. I don't have to log in and log out because I'm the only one that uses computers, so it doesn't really matter to me. If you do log in and log out of a computer that you share, you might want to install just for me. That way the other person won't see this and go, what is this? So yeah, so anyway, I'm just going to put it back up here because this is what I want, because it doesn't matter, like I said, to me. So I'm going to hit next. They'll ask you if this is the destination you want. This is the factory destination. I'm happy with the factory. If you're not, then you can hit browser and tell it where you want them to load it into. But today I'm happy with that, so I'm going to hit next. They'll also recommend that you save in the user's own file. I'm happy with the recommendation. You can choose whatever you want, but I prefer recommendation. I don't know what the other one does, so if I was you, I'd just stay with the recommended though. So I'm going to hit next. This is where You can choose to have a shortcut or not. If you don't want a shortcut, you put a check mark. If you do, you uncheck it. And then once you're all done, you got that chose the way you want, you'll hit install. It'll install all the way. The red bar will go whoop, like that. And once it does that, hit close. And now you should have an icon on your desktop. Let me drag that over here because it added itself over behind my last icon over there. If this was your desktop and this was the only icon you had, it would go right after the last icon. This is what it looks like without the orange around it from being selected. Double click on it. You'll get this window to pop up. This is where you'll install, or excuse me, not install. This is where you will input the info that I send you in the email for a server. So you'll click on bookmark, manage bookmark. None of these servers will be here, so these are already added bookmarks that I've made. You might have one that says public server or something like that, but that should be the only one in there. These are the ones that I've added. This is a test that I've done before for a video prior, and I guess I just never deleted it. I'll show you, go ahead, and since it's in here, I'm going to show you how to delete before we add. So that way if you want to delete the public one, you can. Let me back out one more time, make sure that's under bookmarks. See, this is bookmarks. Select that, hit manage. Select the one you don't want, and then you hit delete. That's all that is to deleting. To add a bookmark, you're going to click on, well, let me back out again. Yeah, I want to save because I did save it or change it, so I want to save. But yeah, since you're going to add one, we're going to hit bookmark, manage bookmarks, and then add a bookmark. You'll see that it says new server. Type in, label it what you want. This could be anything. For instance, I'm going to call it test. Since I already had one called that, I'll just do it again. Usually there's no nickname in here, but since it's already got my nickname, I'm just going to leave it. Since I had these servers here, that's why I went ahead and inputted my nickname. The only ones that should be exact are these two, the address and server password, which will both be in the email. So I'm just going to, you know, if the host name was like, I don't know, I'll make up something just for this tutorial. You'll put, like, if it was host.com, that's what you'll put in. And if it has a capital, you want to put capital wherever or whatever. Just host.com. I'm just put that. That would be the address. And then whatever your password, you know, say they made a password and it was you, Y-O-U. That's all you put in there, just like that. Those have to be exact. Like I said, these two will be in my email to the guild. So once that's done, you'll hit apply and OK. To use it, you open your bookmarks again and just click on. This is my actual server. I'll go ahead and click on that and show you what it looks like when you click on it.
Connected.
This is what it looks like when you're connected. All the channels and stuff. I'm going to show you how to disconnect once you're, if you, I mean, you know, no one's in here and you want to disconnect, you just go over to connections and click on disconnect.
Disconnected.
I'm going to go back over here and manage my bookmarks one more time and get rid of this test. so I don't accidentally click on it ever. Uh, since I'm in the management, I'm going to show you what this looks like. This is how it should look after you fill in everything. This is the actual address. My label that I labeled the server as, and my nickname. And then, of course, password is going to be whatever it's supposed to be. Like I said, just remember, these two have to be exact. If there's a password, it has to be exact. If it for the address, it has to be exact. So that's the tutorial, and hopefully I made this very clear. I want to make sure you understand. If you have any questions and I wasn't clear enough, uh, let me know, and I will help you in any way I can. Thank you very much, and have a great day.